My 2-year-old is turning 2 tomorrow. I had to run to the store on my way home because we needed ice cream and eggs for a cake and things of that nature.
What was that?
Really wish I had a silencer.
Something's out there.
Brady cat.
Found them and they do not look friendly.
So you can see we're almost to the station where we're gonna get Nick Valentine. Still gonna be running around with Piper because I'm a glutton for punishment.
Like where old excavators go to die.
And by that I mean I want to get her stuff done before I move on to the next companion. Gotta get myself a little irradiated if I can. Probably not gonna be able to. I know, Piper, but I gotta get this stuff. This sweet loot isn't gonna collect itself. I know I asked. Hi! No, I was running a little late. Our 2-year-old is turning 2 tomorrow. So I had to go to the store and buy some eggs for the cake and some ice cream, a couple other bips and bops for the party. And then I completely forgot about all this until I got home and got ready to sit down and relax on the couch a little bit. We shall see. She's a little weird sometimes.
Wait a minute.
Wouldn't be terribly surprised if she doesn't even want cake. But we will be fully prepared in case she does decide to wear it. Because you never know. But yeah. Instead of sleeping today, I'm going to be cleaning like mad for the party. There's all the relatives, and my wife invited some people from her work, And we invited the next door neighbor because somebody just bought the house next to us. And they have a little boy who I guess is turning 2 in September. So he's almost the same age as our kid. So we invited them, kind of try and get some socializing going on for our kid and combine that with welcoming the new neighbors and what have you. And it might just be you and me today because I'm not even gonna text my wife and tell her I'm ready. Oh, you're there? I was not expecting you to show up, dear. I was just telling Dark Phase that I wasn't expecting you to show up. Because you're so busy at work. In addition to eggs and ice cream, it also occurred to me that for a taco bar, we were surprisingly short on salsa. Just an FYI. Loot is our friend, since we don't mind walking very slowly. Okay, I have to run to another room for just a second. I will be right back. Hey, would you look at that on the rock? Why did that happen? There we go. You gotta watch out for that step piper. It's a doozy. Welcome, employees. Pleased to welcome members of the technical and scientific staff to the newest edition of the Vault-Tec family. We're excited to get started on our latest endeavor. We've contracted outside Vault-Tec for construction on this one, since it's such a unique space. By repurposing the former Park Street subway station, we will be seeing a decrease in building costs, as well as a shorter timeline for construction. This fits perfectly with the Vault's observational studies, which will be revealed in a future memorandum. You know, given that this vault is supposed to bring the luxury class down a notch, it's kind of fitting, I think, that they didn't even, build the vault themselves. You could be all stereotypical and say that, the private contractor is going to cut corners and stuff, and it won't be as quality as a vault as Vault-Tec itself would have made. because we know they're all about customer satisfaction at Vault-Tec. Ooh, a bucket! Alright. Welcome back. Oh, I thought you were getting all fancy. Did you hear my comment about the salsa? I saw that. It occurred to me when I was in the grocery store that we're having a taco bar and a nacho bar without any salsa. So I picked up some salsa. I also picked up some more nacho cheese as I was concerned about the quantity you purchased the other day. They had slightly larger jars. Without, like, salsa or anything.
There, Valentine? Feeling hungry?
Like, just cheese. So I picked up a couple of them.
Meathead. It'll give Skinny Malone more time to think about how he's gonna bump you off.
Don't give me that crap, Valentine. You know nothing, you got nothing.
Really? I saw him writing your name down in that black book of his. Lousy, cheating card shark, I think is the exact words. Then he struck the name across.
Hello, Jack Curry. How are you? I'm a little tempted to say that's Mr. Boring Gamer to you. Yeah, I found some that were not la con queso. It was just nacho cheese sauce. So... and I picked up a jar of medium and a jar of mild salsa. Just so Jack knows what the heck we're talking about, since he just appeared. Just giving a couple little tidbits. My 2-year-old is turning 2 on tomorrow. And we're having a nacho/taco bar at the party. Which is a idea I listed directly from one of my cousins. Oops. Why are you all the way over there, Piper? They also had much higher quality ice cream on sale than those big plastic gallon tubs. So for not much more, I picked up 3.5 quarts instead of 1 gallon of ice cream. And we've got 2 different flavors for people to choose from. I don't remember what the flavors are, but we do have them.
Got it.
Oh, I picked up a password.
Before they realize muscles from brains ain't coming back. Get this door open.
Sir, yes, sir, Mr. Valentine. number 998. I wonder what number we're on now. I'm just gonna ignore you for a little bit while I loot the place, Nick. Hope you don't mind.
I don't love the irony of the reverse damsel in distress scenario. Question is, why did our heroine risk life and limb for an old private eye?
Bored. You should let me try that one. Hello, speech bobblehead. Oh, welcome Jack's other personalities. Just so you know, Jack, I come by my name rightly. I am heavily over-encumbered because I will not leave junk behind.
The silent routine isn't getting.
And I have a strength of like 3 because I'm still a lower level character. So, if I finish rescuing Nick today, I'll probably spend the rest of the day slowly walking back to town.
I'm tracking a murderer. The bastard who shot my husband. Took my baby. I don't even have a clue who he is or where he's gone.
So, you need a little angel of vengeance, huh? Well, I don't usually go after blood money, but I guess I can make an exception. I've been cooped up in here for weeks. Turns out the runaway daughter I came here to find wasn't kidnapped. She's Skinny Malone's new flame. And she's got a mean streak. Anyway, you got troubles, and I'm glad to help. But now ain't the time. Let's blow this joint. Then we'll talk. Malone's crew here used to be small time. Muscled out of the old neighborhood by bigger players. So they found this place.
Need to see how much it is. It's probably like $60.
Not exactly around to charge rent. Empty vault. Perfect hideout.
No, hint was when she specifically asked for it for Christmas on Facebook. For those who aren't in the know, Fuzzy Ismit is a Sims fanatic. Although, due to the way life is and how little we game on the PC these days, she hasn't played in years.
Hold up, I hear some of them coming. There they are. How do you want to play this?
The only job is to check on the prisoner. Why does that take so fucking long, huh? Hey, Dino!
Such language, young man.
Get down here!
What's that?
I know, Nick. How about you don't walk in front of the guy pointing the gun?
Yes.
Decided all I'm gonna ask for Christmas this year is Amazon gift cards. As much as I want a few certain games, I want to buy some tools more. And tools are expensive.
I can carry something if you need me to.
No, you can't. You're all encumbered and stuff. Yeah. Not with how much that costs. Video games probably doable. Electric Quilt 7, not so much. Maybe if I hadn't gotten you a sign language class.
Hard and loud, huh? Well, gets the job done. Whoever cleans up the floors.
I don't think anybody's gonna clean up these floors, Nick. But you never know. Ugh. Oh, I just remembered you have to tell our daughter that I'm right. Just because she's learned not to trust the word that I say
This door's on the fritz.
when
See if I
offering
can get it open.
questionable recommendations.
Almost got it. There we are. Hell of a lot easier to do when the lock isn't on the other
Now,
side.
I know I don't generally use the phrasing. I'm guessing she picked it up from my mom. But I don't remember precisely which variation she used. But, she was playing in her room the other day and trying to do something, and she either said God or Jesus, but the stereotypical taking the Lord's name in vain usage. Like, she used it as
Dead. Underestimate us,
she didn't use it as just a standard exclamation. It was more of a
What is all this?
variation of a more adult nature. Expletive. It was more of an expletive usage. So I told her that a much better phrase to use in that circumstance is heavens to Murgatroyd. And she told me that Mommy disagreed, without consulting Mommy, and that's usually a very safe bet. But I think in this particular case, you might prefer heavens to Murgatroyd to something like, God damn it! Especially from a 3-year-old. So, there you go. I was being a good parent, and she was doubting me.
What the? What?
Why you gotta run ahead, Nick? You're gonna kill all my sweet experience points. I want to kill the people. I want their sweet, juicy experience points. I guess we lost Jack. Well, that's an easy door to miss. I'm not sure I've ever been in this room before.
Well, if anyone can figure out a good use for it.
Yeah. Oh, hi. I'm surprised Nick didn't kill you. You seem to have misplaced your head.
Try to get me.
Ooh, a legendary trigger man. I hope you have something good.
Wait
Wait a minute. Somebody's head seems to have exploded.
One of you bugs said you saw something. Oh,
Well, not the guys with no eyes.
no one?
Sweet.
Christ.
Really? Oh boy, I got a rolling pin. Need to punch something. What kind of joke is that? Ah. Somebody should make a stereotypical housewife character. Dress in like laundered dresses, fashionable glasses, wield a rolling pin. I'm tempted to make that come to fruition. I'm really tempted to change the entire aspect of my character now. All because of a stupid magic rolling pin. Have to change my hairstyle to something more stereotypical mom do. I got a hunter's rolling pin. Ooh. And I was just saying to my good friend Darkface here, how somebody should try a character build where it's essentially like a mom. Wear laundered dresses, fashionable glasses, wield a rolling pin, get a more stereotypical mom do. That is a problem I have with this game. Is you can wield a pipe wrench.
More stairs? Who built this damn vault? A fitness instructor?
You can wield a switchblade. You can use a combat knife. But like you can use a pipe wrench, but you can't use a ball peen hammer as a weapon.
Say hello to goodbye.
Yeah, something like that. I just think if I can wield a pipe wrench, I should be able to find a cast iron frying pan and smack somebody around with that. Especially since a rolling pin is allowed. Pick up a kitchen knife and use that. How come I can only use switchblades and combat knives? Dagnabbit. Should be able to use a ball peen hammer. How come none of these people have ever used a claw hammer? Why are they always ball peen hammers? It's not reasonable that there's no clawed hammers in the world.
Nice.
I mean, they might not be very good. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to pick up just about anything and smack somebody with it. I can understand saying that it does minimal damage or something, but you should at least be able to do something. Can you imagine taking, kind of like from previous Fallouts where we had like fire hydrant clubs? They've got the weight bench weights in this game. Like put 100 pounds of weight on a like barbell, smack somebody with that, it'd do some damage.
Skinny Malone and the rest of his boys are waiting for us somewhere. The name's, ironic, but don't let that fool you. It's dangerous.
It's gonna be a tougher fight than I'm used to with Skinny
Another locked
Malone.
door. Shouldn't be too hard. Okay, I got it. But I hear big fat footsteps on the other side. Once we step through this door, get ready for anything.
Let's see if I make my check with Darla. Alright, time to face the Piper.
Nicky, what are you doing? You come into my house, shoot up my guys? You have any idea how much this is gonna set me back?
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your two-timing dame, Skinny. You ought to tell her to write home more often.
Oh, poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl. I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I?
Should've left it alone, Nicky. This ain't the old neighborhood. In this vault, I'm king of the castle, you hear me? And I ain't letting some private dick shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I told you we should have just killed him! But then you had to get all sentimental. All that stupid crap about the old times.
Darla, I'm handling this. Skinny Malone's always got things under control.
Oh yeah? Then what's this lady doing here, huh? Valentine must have brought her here to rub us all out.
Darla, listen to me. You have a home to go back to. You don't want to throw your life away with these thugs?
You're right! What am I doing? I've gotten all mixed up.
Darla, where are you going?
Home, Skinny. Where I should have been all this time. This is goodbye for us.
Oh, come on, Nicky. You cost me my men, now you and your friend cost me my girl?
My friend here just did you a favor, Skinny. You always did have bad taste in women. Now that she's not around to feed that temper of yours, maybe you'll see sense and let us walk. You still owe me for 2 weeks in the hole.
You smug, overconfident ass. Get out of here! All right, you get to the count of 10. I still see your face after that. I'm gunning both of you down.
get out of here fast.
Let them kill me.
2,
'Cause I want your tuxedo.
4.
Do I have anything ridiculous gun-wise?
5,
Not really.
6,
Excuse me.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, he's not having a bad day at all now. I've got to walk all the way back to Good Neighbor. No, this isn't I wanted the experience points. And being as over encumbered as I am, I don't know if I would have gotten far enough in the count of 10. Anyway. Plus, you know, they are gangsters and bad guys. So, I don't feel too bad about killing them anyway. It's not even one of those questionably ambiguous ones. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. Well, I hope they make it. I remember when I lived in Cincinnati, I was working third shift, so I was sleeping during the normal business day.
Always on good behavior, aren't you?
And they decided
Didn't
to
realize I had been.
So
Thanks
this
for
is you
getting
not
me
even
out.
trying, huh?
How did you know
redo
where
the entire street in front of us, so for about 3 weeks.
I have my ways.
Really? Huh. Well, I'm glad those ways included shooting down mobsters. Wasn't looking forward to haunting that place. Now, you mentioned something about a missing person. No trace of where they've gone.
I want you to come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
I can see why that would get old.
I'll meet you there.
See you in Diamond City.
Hey,
You say the word. Always on good behavior, aren't you?
didn't realize I had been.
So this is you not even trying, huh? I appreciate it. Too few folks can be bothered. Of course, in my experience, if you want to do real good, playing nice only gets you so far. I mean, look at Diamond City.
A place I've been trying to warn of real danger.
Is it a
But
brand
every
new
issue
school,
I
or are they
publish,
just
all I
fixing
hear is,
an old
"Oh,
one up?
Piper, why don't you ever publish anything happy? Piper, why can't you write something nice for a change?" It's enough to make me want to hang up my hat some days.
Sounds like it must be exhausting.
No kidding. But people, they deserve to know the truth. Sure, it can be scary, knowing what's really out there. A night doesn't go by, I'm not afraid some Institute drone will decide today's the day to pay old Piper and family a visit. But it's worth it, because I know the truth. That's what protects us.
Couldn't agree more. How can you protect you and yours if you don't know what you're facing?
Exactly. Most folks, though, they'd prefer a comforting lie. Not me. I've seen firsthand what the truth can do. My sister and I, we grew up way out in the Commonwealth. Tiny little settlement. Our dad, he was part of the local militia. Keeping the raiders off our backs and the mirelurks out of our latrines, as he'd describe it. Well, one day, our dad turns up dead. His captain, asshole named Mayburn, claims raiders must have gotten him on watch. Well, I didn't buy it. I start making inquiries. Turns out, captain, he'd sold out. Thought he wasn't getting paid enough to babysit the town. He was gonna leave the gates open one night. Let a group of raiders sack the place and take a cut of the profits. My dad found out and was gonna turn Mayburn in, but Mayburn got to him first. And I wasn't about to let that bastard get away with murder. I tried talking to the mayor, but he wouldn't listen. So, I papered the entire town in posters. Wanted for gross dereliction of duty, Captain Mayburn. The mayor sure wanted to talk after that. The town threw Mayburn out on his ass and were dug in when a very surprised group of raiders finally showed.
I'm sorry about your dad.
Thanks. It was hard after he was gone, but knowing that he died doing right, that's always made it easier. But hey, I'm sorry if I've been rambling. I just get fired up sometimes. It's just nice to talk to someone who actually seems to get it, you know? So, should we head out?
Let's head out. Do I have the right? Okay. So I want to go that way. We'll sneak a bit. 'Cause raiders. Well, I hope it works out for them. Schools are good things to have. Some towns are like that. You get enough young couples moving in or whatever. I doubt they're building a whole new school or whole sort of new school just for one family. Might have just been time for an upgrade. Yeah, well. Seems like it's pretty standard for there to be a chat lag. Stupid infrastructure. Let's see if I'm getting lost. I think I'm gonna get to Diamond City and then shut it down for the day. I don't think I'll quite be at my hour, but don't want to get something new started and get in the middle of it right before I go. Is that the library? I know. I picked up a bottle of Mountain Dew for myself for tomorrow, since you and the kids working. I'm probably not gonna even try and take a nap tomorrow. Well, I'm almost to Diamond City. That wasn't quite as far as I thought. That sounds fun. Yeah, something's going on. Oh, I saw a laser beam. I'm wondering about maybe rust devils. Yep, rust devils. Question is, who are they fighting? That might be super mutants. Their combat inhibitor? What you talking about, lady type? I don't know. Never really thought about it. 'Cause. That's why. 'Cause. Still don't know who they were fighting. There was that raider walking away. Maybe they were fighting raiders? Seems like a long distance. Why'd you have to walk off, little raider?
It'll all be over soon. Peekaboo!
Let me guess, you're gonna run between me and them, Piper. Really? I won't cripple myself, I'm not playing survival. Gotta get to Diamond City, where I can sell stuff and talk to a Valentine. Maybe I'll come back to it after Diamond City. Excuse me.
Only a fucking coward hides.
Such language, young man. Oh, you just Google it real quick?
Hey, who's there?
No one. Don't worry about it. It's gonna take me forever to walk to Diamond City.
Kiss it all goodbye.
So nice of these raiders to leave stuff everywhere, just laying on bodies. Google is everyone's friend, except my mom, who for some reason hates it. She's a Bing sort of person. Get one more little mine. Then I can get back to walking to Diamond City. Save my game because it's been a while. Oh, that's not good.
Leg okay?
Wow, I lived. That was really close. Oh my goodness. I think that's the closest I've gotten and still survived. Fortunately, I just have to get to Diamond City. So I'm gonna try and make it without wasting more healing stuff. Let's see if that bites me in the hidey. I just need to get killed by some junkyard dogs right here. That would make it all worth it. Well, he didn't even see me this time, so I made it. The end is in sight. Maybe I'll buy home plate. Did I already buy home plate? I guess not. Alright. Once I get through the door and save my game, I will be leaving for the day and sleeping. I wish for the day, but that's not gonna happen. Pretty close to leveling up, too. Same to you, sir. Like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.